You know, after 7,000 levels, I sometimes feel as though I've discovered everything this game has to offer. Every rock overturned, every secret uncovered, but then there are matches like this one that I'm about to show you that can completely break any notions that I might have had about this game. In an epic case of foreshadowing, we're going to be pushing this game to the absolute limits, the likes of which have never been seen! Sorry. Hello everyone, I'm the Beauty Baron, Phasmophobia's most innovative intern, and today we're heading to Camp Woodwind. After landing into the map, grabbing our gear, and checking the secondary objectives, we set foot on our journey. Okay, it's not that big of a journey. Camp Woodwind is one of the smallest maps in the game, but you get what I'm getting at. Our first goal is finding the power, cursed object, and the human remains. Oh, hey, we got EMF 5. I don't know where we have EMF 5. Ah, it's on the... What's this? Our totally not bought at Toys R Us EMF detector has picked up our first piece of evidence. Now, you have to be careful on Camp Woodwind. However, this map is so small that the ghost can wander just about anywhere, so it's vital to locate the ghost room quickly. Our journey for the sacrificial human remains, aka the bone, was still underway. But what's this? A Ouija board? As some of you may know, Ouija boards is one of my most favorite cursed objects. The wealth of knowledge that just spews from this tiny Hasbro toy is enough to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Not to mention how grateful I was to not have to deal with the absolute bane of my existence, the tarot cards. All right, Wheel of Fortune 25. Okay, if it goes good. Oh! Ooh! Nope. The Phasmophobia guys have smiled on us, and I intended to use this piece of wood to its full potential. Having completed our first set of goals, we decided to make a full retreat to the safety of the van to restock and re-engage. Bringing next my dots, a video camera, and the ghost journal, I was hoping to catch perhaps another glimpse of the ghost, or even perhaps a heartfelt letter. Coming back to the van, though, my confidence quickly faded as I received nothing from our otherworldly traveler. The only thing that I could think to do in this moment was to run around sprinkling salt in tiny white piles on the ground, hoping for a miracle. Okay, listen, don't judge me at this moment. I just told you that it was very hard to nail down the ghost here, so I don't want to hear anything in the comment section. While we waited for our Obi-Wan Kenobis, I decided to save face with Twitch chat by doing something I'm actually pretty good at, breaking the game. While some of you may be thinking, Baron, isn't that cheating? I say no! Clearly it is a feature, and I need all the help that I can get, okay? Snapping back to reality and having gotten no information from our SAR piles, I went back to the last location where we got the EMF 5, and I tried talking with the ghost. Unfortunately, it responded about as well as everything else had, so a treat again we did. This time, I decided to move the dots and video camera to a new location behind the lover's tent in hopes that it had just wandered behind there looking for love. Again, the ghost gave us a cold shoulder like all of my prospective prom days from high school, and an itch had started forming in the back of my brain. I know that using the Ouija board is risky at best, but I was all out of ideas, so I loaded up with the pharmaceutical-grade antidepressants, and I made my way to the board for an easy shortcut. Alas, my confidence was restored just in the nick of time as I heard a faint sound of footsteps, confirming the ghost location at last. Did it walk over here? I think it might have. It did. Okay. Doubling down on our efforts, I grabbed another salt, and I made our way back out to fill out the photos as quickly as possible. I got excited there for a second. I was like, please be a wraith. A successful endeavor, but at great cost, as I now no longer could get that coveted ghost photo. Are you? How old are you? After getting our second pieces of evidence with the spirit box, I decided to push my luck even further to show off chat my game-breaking skills once again. I'm a tree. Little did I know, however, I could break the game, but the ghost could as well. Can I move? Can we go? Were you up here with me? That's cheating. You cannot be up here with me. Having completed our primary objectives, we now look towards the secondary objectives, and I took this as a teaching point to share some knowledge with chat and have some fun at the same time. This is actually pretty good. Okay, so anytime that you have capture a photo of the ghost, right? But let's say, for instance, you're scared shitless and you don't want to try to capture a photo of the ghost, or you missed it. You thought, hey, okay, we missed it. We filled out our book. We can't get that. You still can. I'm going to show you guys how. So first off, right, let's check who this is. Nellie Miller. Nellie. Do you like peeps? Ooh, likes peeps. Okay. How old are you? How old are you? You are 46. Ooh, you cougar, you. Okay. Oh, and she's hunting. Goodbye. All right, we're going to smudge. I got to move. I think we're in trouble. Hello there, Weezer Kitty. How are you doing? Ah, we're still alive. A last-ditch effort of diving into a small tent seems to have worked, and my confidence level was at an all-time high. We checked, and my machine gun spamming of photo taking also worked. Parabolic mic was the last hurdle for us to overcome, so back out to the stash of antidepressants, and what do you know? The Phasmophobia devs smiled upon us once again with a quick para-mic sound. Our job here was done. We could have just left with our heads held high, knowing that we'd completed everything that the ghost had thrown at us. Instead, I decided to take this opportunity to push content creation to the absolute maximum and revert back to a child on the verge of puberty. Nellie? Do you have boobs? She's got. Now, I've asked tons of questions to the Ouija board before. I understand that the board is probably just misinterpreting my voice as saying a different phrase and responding accordingly to that unknown question. But in the back of my mind, I'm always hoping that these types of questions are actually hard programmed in, or at the very least, the ghost itself has actually decided to answer my question. Can I touch your boobs? At this point, the warning signs were all there. We were pushing the ghost too hard, too quickly, and clearly she was getting upset with my line of questioning. Just when I thought that my luck couldn't get any better, disaster struck. What are the odds you think you and I could get together? Not sure how many of you had saw that my flashlight had been on this entire time, but having electronics on during a hunt is like lathering yourself up with bacon grease in front of a pack of hungry wolves, and just like that, the ghost snapped my neck without second thought. I mean, I'm not sure how you thought that this match was going to turn out, but here we go that extra mile in the pursuit of truth. Or at the very least, sometimes weird and inappropriate questions from the Ouija board. But at the end of it all, this was a highlight of the evening for me. No, it might not have been the fastest or the most extreme match that I've ever participated in, but for a moment, I was able to just be a kid again. I truly hope each one of you has enjoyed this journey with me, and if you made it this far, please consider subscribing to the channel and sharing this kind of content with a friend. And if you like this kind of audio as well, or this kind of editing that I have done, please let me know down in the comment section below. I am trying something new, so I'd love to hear from you guys. But I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful night, and I'll see you guys next time.